PrizePicks NFL six-man season long. Let's get after it. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is Craig Bennett from Daily Edge Sports, and we are going to talk about season-long six-man. We're going to build a six-man, give you six of my favorite plays. A few of them have changed a ton. We'll talk about those. I dropped my favorite season-long picks for PrizePicks inside of our Discord back in end of July, and one of them is almost double in yards. I still think there's a different angle we can take with him, but that projection that I gave out is definitely no longer available. But we'll dive in. We'll build a six-man. We'll throw a hundo at it, and we'll just get after it. So if you don't have that PrizePicks account, you want to join along with the season-long six-man, use that promo code CashCake, play $5, get $50 and PrizePicks lineups guaranteed. You also be eligible for a free month of our elite subscription service over at Daily Edge Sports. Let's get after it. All right, PrizePicks desktop is up on the board. They got a sweet mobile app you can download as well. And again, we're going to talk about six plays. Let's just jump into the one that moved a ton. Amecha. Amecha here is going to start the season. Godwin is on the bench, man. He's still dealing with the injury he had last year. Baker's talked just amazing with him in the offseason. He's going to come out swinging here. So the reason why I bring this up is inside Discord, I gave out this pick back in mid-July, I think it was. I have a channel in there that has futures for this year, and that line opened up at 549.5 receiving yards, and that thing is at 825.5 now. I think he can still play this. I think he gets 1,000, but honestly, that's not where I want to be with him. I think where I want to be with him is more receptions. He's going to play that Godwin role. I think he's going to get all the receptions, and I think Mike Evans, even though he's 32 years old, he's still going to be able to get down the field and the yards. I don't think the offense is going to change a ton here. And again, I think Amecha gets you 6 or 7 receptions. Even if he gets 6, say averages 6 receptions for the first half of the year, say eight games, that's 48. Doesn't need too much more to get there. So I don't mind taking a shot at the 67.5 season-long receptions. We'll see how it is when Godwin comes back and they integrate all three of them. But I expect Amecha coming out the gate pretty hard. I mean, got on him early at 4.5 receptions for his first game, and that thing is already juiced to crap. It's already, basically 5.5. And so again, I think he's going to get average around 6 receptions for at least the first half of the year. Then we'll kind of see how it goes. But yeah, I think that's my first one. Again, if you were able to get on the yards for Amecha earlier when I gave that out, that was by far my favorite play. But it has moved almost 300 yards since then. And let's just go with this teammate here. I know this is probably not the best way to do this, but let me tell you why I like Mike Evans at 975.5 yards. Again, he is 32 years old. I get it. I understand it. I understand he's getting up there in age. However, he is tied with Jerry Rice for 11 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons. He needs one more here to beat Jerry Rice. You don't think that they don't know about that? If you saw last year, I think it was against the Saints, where that whole team, Baker and everybody, wanted to get him that reception to get over 1,000, and it meant a lot to him. And barring injury, he stays healthy, knock on wood. I think they're going to try to get this for him, man. I mean, I think it only helps with Godwin kind of on the bench there. And 1,000 yards over a season if he stays healthy, I think is very, very doable. And again, he is chasing that 12th consecutive 1,000-yard season to beat Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice, again, had 11 all GOAT of wide receivers. And yeah, I mean, to even be in the ballpark talking about Jerry Rice is amazing. To have a chance to beat him in one of his records, come on. So yeah, I'm going to look at Mike Evans. I would not play this anything over 1,000, but anything under 1,000, I think is very much in play. So I'm going to go more than 975.5 receiving yards. Third one we're going to dive into here, I'm going to go over and I'm going to talk about Caleb Williams with the Bears. Ben Johnson thinks going to turn things around here for Caleb this year. Getting the ball out a lot quicker. I liked what I saw in preseason with him, and drafting Loveland. and with DJ Moore there, also getting Burden. I think later in the year we'll see him being more useful out there. This just feels too low. I think he passes for over 4,000 yards, and just feels too low for Caleb Williams. And speaking of another quarterback, we're going to jump onto here as well. We're going to go over to Penix, Michael Penix. Same kind of thing. 3,425.5 yards is too low for me. Say averages 250 over 17 games. That's 4,250 receiving or passing yards. And he started 3 games last year where he had 202, 223, and 312. The one game he only, again, they won 34-7 against the Giants, so he didn't have to do much. But I think he averages 250. I really do. I think he's going to have some big 300-yard games. And then, I think he's going to have some games where he's in the low 200s. And I think he just averages out around 250, and he puts up 4,000 as well. So I do like Penix quite a bit on more than 3,425 reception yards. I'm sorry, passing yards. Next one we're going to go to here. We're going to go to his teammate here in Bijan. And the one I love is rushing touchdowns at 10.5. Those 3 games that Penix started, again, be it towards the end of the year, he had 2 rushing touchdowns in each of those games. 2 against the Giants, 2 against Washington, and 2 against Carolina. That's 6 right there. He had 14 total rushing touchdowns for the season. 5 of them were multi. He had 5 games with 2, so that was 10 right there. 10.5 just feels too low. In offense, I expect to be even better this year with Penix behind center, and just expect that 10.5 just feels too low when he's going to have those big blow up games. Again, playing in one of the worst divisions in football. Even though I expect Carolina to be a little bit better, the Saints are going to be absolutely the dog doo-doo. And I think he can get there easily with his rushing touchdowns. One of my favorite plays on the board. So if you're just looking for a few, Bijan is by far my favorite out of these right now. I'm kind of doing them in order of least favorite to most favorite. So if you're looking just for a few, this is my second favorite. The next one we're going to talk about is my favorite, and that is Tet. Love this. Just absolutely love this man. Coming out of Arizona, going to be the rookie. He is the alpha for this team, and it only gets better for Tet. They just traded, Adam Thielen to the Vikings, right? And they had to sign Renfro after they cut him to come back and be a starting wide receiver. Coker's hurt for 4 to 6 weeks, I think it is. Ted's going to get all the volume, 1,000+ yards easily if he stays healthy here. He's a stud. He's going to have all the volume in the world. Again, same kind of deal here. Playing in one of the worst divisions in football. I expect big things out of Tet here. We should see a couple 100+ yard games out of him. And I would say the Carolina offense looked a little bit better towards the end of the year. And getting a stud wide receiver like Tet, 875.5 receiving yards feels too low for him. I'm perfectly fine if you wanted to go 2 games of 100 yards or more. I think he has 3 or 4 of those. So really like all this. 4.5 or 5 touchdowns. I actually had 4.5 earlier this year. I put that one up as well. So let me see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 12 of the season-long plays I have in the Discord, so if you want extra. So this is what I'm looking at. So if I had to rank these, I would rank Tet number 1, Bijan number 2, Penix 3, Caleb Williams 4, and then Mike Evans again. The only reason I'm playing Mike Evans here is I'm going that just the record, him trying to get the record. And Amecha, again, I liked him way better when he was 549 reception yards, but I still think receptions he can get there. I still think that is too low. So that's what we're going to go with here. Again, I'm going to put this as a flex. We'll fire this bad boy up. And that's where we'll sit with those. So, those are the 6 plays for you. Again, good luck. NFL starts tomorrow. So just wanted to get this out. Someone asked me for a season-long NFL Prizepicks video. And so I thought I would get one out and kind of go over the plays that I do like. So with that, appreciate you guys. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. And let me know in the comments, what is your favorite season-long play? I'd like to hear from you guys. Always like to hear your insight in the comments. Let's get after it. Let's have a good season. Deuces.